Bye. Right at the beginning. Hi, everyone. Hello.
Alex is mad at me.
I'm upset. Bonus points to anyone who can figure out why I'm upset in the comments at the end of the last video.
There we go. Okay, here we are.
Comment it, and I will send you brownies. Not even fucking kidding. If you figure out how I'm upset, I'll figure it out. I'll get you brownies. You hit me up. Or a baked treat. Other than that, if your choice. Not everybody likes brownies. I shouldn't just assume that.
Welcome to the compliments episode, the Dice That Bind Us episode, this one.
Why am I here? What purpose do I serve?
You made us start doing the intros, Alex.
You are literally the world that we exist in.
It's episode 56, by the way. Oh. Also, this is for a fun little treat for everyone at home. This is the day before our 1-year recording anniversary.
Yeah. We're gonna figure out a time to get together. We're gonna do a little mini-sode sometime. We'll figure out a time to record it. It's hard juggling schedules and things. But we were gonna figure out a time, and we're gonna release a little 1-year update from us. We're gonna talk about our favorite little memories from the show and talk about favorite moments past, and just those fun little stories. So keep an eye out for that in the future. No promises on when it'll be out, but we're going to record it soon, and we'll get that to you guys. It's not going to replace a Wednesday, I don't believe, but we'll get it out to you as soon as we can. And so yeah, keep an eye out for that. Other than that, we're going to jump into compliments here, if that's okay. Dash, I just want to clarify.
It's your show, baby.
Who knows anymore? I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm not actually mad.
Hey, I'm gonna go cry now.
No, don't do that.
Bye-bye.
Now we all have to do this at the end.
Okay, since that's happened, brownies are off the table. We've all talked about it now. Sorry, you missed your shot. If you didn't comment in the first 30 seconds of watching this, you're out. It's over. So
they have a whole day.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, Ian's going last today.
Yeah, let Dash go first.
Okay. I liked Lysander being a stick in the mud. It felt bad to do, but it also felt correct. Where it was just like, what the fuck are all of you doing? And just more continuation of like being the hard ass serious man of just like, no, we have a fucking mission to do. Please don't go cavorting into the plane of fucking air. Just stop it. Come back here. We're going to do a contest of champions, I guess. So it was just very aggressive team dadding and being very tired. Lysander's at the end of his rope, and it's getting worse. Compliments for others. I said it in the Zoom chat, so I might as well echo it here. Devin, I loved Ivan's response. Like, there is so much anonymity is not the word I'm looking for. What was
ambiguity.
The word? Ambiguity of just like, was he helping us? Is he evil now? Was he trying to be subtle because Zephyros was staring at him? Was like Dandelion in his brain so he couldn't say anything? Like, it just, there's so much there, and that it was so fucking clever to just kind of paint it out like that. So very well done. Good job on that. I would not have had the brain cells. So beautiful. And I will pass it to Zach.
Yay!
Since you also like going early.
So I'm sure this is not going to surprise anybody, but my compliment goes to Coda. Come the fuck on. Coda, every week in, week out, the little things. The little things. I mean, the entire, last 10 minutes of the episode. If you didn't watch the episode, go back and watch the last 10 minutes. You'll understand. Just week in and week out, man.
And like a 100% personally initiated role play scene. And just rolled with it. Was beautiful.
Yeah, I had to, because I couldn't bring anyone with me. It had to be a secret.
It's perfect.
As for me, I didn't do much today, but I did one thing. It is very true. I didn't do a whole lot today, but I did one thing I will compliment myself on. And it was asking Ileana to turn myself into a flounder for Coda. Only to end up in a bear's jaws, but that was another thing that I would compliment Coda on. It's the only way he knows how to catch fish. So it's like I didn't know it was gonna come out of it, but he
Which
really
is
like he wanted to catch a flounder. So I was like, we have someone that has a wand to polymorph. Polymorph me.
Coda, you were raised as a little orc boy.
I was raised as a cub, though. I was
Yeah,
a orc
but-
boy, but I was raised as a cub.
I do appreciate. I would have preferred, like, it's beautiful and I loved it, but I feel like Garagak would have just done it with his real orcish mouth because he didn't know how to do it as a bear.
Chomp.
That's true.
I feel like he
actually.
would have, but now that he knows he can turn into a bear, I feel like he would turn
Yeah,
into
bear
a bear.
instincts. It works.
Yeah.
Like, I am not critiquing
That would have been
it.
funny.
I just
Yeah,
love
no.
the imagery of Garagak as this little boy being like, ah, yes, let me catch salmon. Ha!
Yeah, small little orc tusks. That would have been good. I should have
so-
done that.
So that was my thing. 'Cause other than that, I really didn't do anything this episode. Rob, you can have that look, but I put that as my name for a reason.
What? I didn't do much today. (lowercase p).
I think that was changed like the beginning of the episode. wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
He manifested it. He decided not to do much today.
That.
Hey, it's self-care. Sometimes you need to take a seat back in a session.
Mhm.
Just so we don't end up with him dead on the couch.
No, I said he's going last. Fuck you. So pick somebody else.
But I wanted to say to Trafos.
To Trafos!
You can say that later. Ian's going after me today. He's taking
All
it for the long haul.
After you.
Just do it.
Ileana, you can go.
Okay. Today was another fun one. Last time I stole mine. Those are the exact two I was going to use. I just really love the whole, like, I don't think it is so much as like stick in the mud as it is like now you have like a plan and you're sticking to the plan rather than like before you were just kind of like whatever happens happens. So now it's just he's more of a like we have to do this. Let's not get sidetracked. Let's do this. So I really like that development for Lysander. I think he's really fun to watch. Aside from the whole Ivan response and everything, I like using the wand polymorph. When I first got it, it's just a spell I didn't really look at a whole lot, but like having it in the wand form and like basically it's a free spell spot, more or less. Just for fun uses. Getting big heck through the portal and then like transport to everybody. I'm sure there's gonna be more to come. And let's shoot it over to August. Yeah.
Well, I didn't do much today.
What a god.
I was just a little bit of comic relief and
Rolled some
continued
dice.
chaos. So happily jumping into the elemental plane of air. That was good. I was happy with that. Honestly, that's what I contributed was chaos and puns and chat.
I did also really like this Killjoy over here killing our joy.
It
Just
was
like,
really funny.
all right.
Yeah. So yeah, I was a little comic relief today, and I'm fine with that. I'm actually really happy about that. For others, we all did some really cool stuff today. It feels like it was a really quick episode. It really feels like it was a fast episode. But we all contributed little bits or big bits, like Coda with roleplay and Lysander, your prayer into the forest to Sylvanas. So we all added to the story today in our certain ways, and yeah, I think those are the compliments I'm giving. So since Ian's last, I think it's did we miss anybody?
Coda, did you go? Yeah, you went. You went after Zach. No. Oh, we just talked about
Okay,
yours.
Coda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coda.
You just talked while we were also doing it. So I was like, did Coda do it?
No. For somebody else, I was gonna give it to Rob. I just love Argus. And Argus appeals to Garagak's goofy, just fuck it vibe. I'm just, hey, let's just jump in the hole. We doing this? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Wasn't planning on it, but hell yeah. What would Garagak do? No, going fishing with me and stuff like that. It's a blast. And then for myself, I got to make my super suit. It had to be fireproof.
Where is
I
my super suit?
Yes. I
like
didn't
that it
want
has a
it to burn
fedora.
up because I have an aura when I go big. And I was like, man, if I just don't get this fireproof, I'm like, no one knows who I am. And the fire, poof. Oh, okay. Now I'm Garagak.
Yeah, we get to see Garagak fully clothed.
Yeah. Yeah, and a suit and a fedora.
And his mohawk's tucked away. He's just gonna
Yep.
be a fancy orc man.
Zoot suit Garagak. I'm here for it. That's the fan art I want.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, send us your fan art on Twitter and or in the Discord so I don't have to draw everything all the time.
And I
We
have to
very
do,
much
fan art.
appreciate you for.
fan art would be cool.
So arguably Alex says that all of my art is fan art, which is weird because technically the definition of fan art is blurry enough that it can include some of the creators, which is weird and broken, but we argued that for like 15 minutes.
I don't like it, but I'm also not gonna fight it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I ended up. Alex had to dip. He had to take a phone call.
Yes.
Family first always, life first always. We
Mhm.
always preach that here, so that's super important. So that means Ian gets to go a little bit early.
Yay! Here we go. Wait, wasn't I?
You're
But
supposed to be
you
after
are last.
Alex.
Wait, after Alex?
You were going to be
Mhm.
after Alex.
Oh, so he's just an asshole. Okay. Anyway, Alex, I love you. I hope everything's going well with your family. I call you an asshole with all the love in my heart because that's what we've been doing for 25 years. Anyway, for other people starting off, I really want to throw it out to Devin. I just love both how, like, you know, a year ago, how intelligently you were playing Ivan and how it's been said, like, how intelligently you're playing him now. I have no idea what you're doing, what your intentions are, what you want, anything like that from either a character or a metagame perspective. And that's fantastic. But I thought, like, the core of who Ileana is shined in this episode as well. Because you're a cosmically powerful wizard. You are a high-level wizard with a bunch of cleric spells as well. And not only do you play into that, but you actively experiment with the things that I know you as a player know how to do, but you're playing through the concepts and the role play opportunities of discovering these powers that you have at your disposal, like your discovery with the banishment spell, and finagling things with Big Heck and everything like that. And it's so cool to watch you not only play with the tools that you're given, but experiment with them in non-important situations and then execute them to a devastating level in important, like, life or death situations. And watching you be able to do that gives your character a roundedness and a depth that I just hope that I can someday achieve. Like, you're really, really a phenomenal D&D player, and you really need to be acknowledged for that. Like, I adore playing with you. For myself today, I am both happy with the I had something and I forgot it. I don't know what the main thing I was going to say about myself was, but I think the thing that I'm actually a little more happy about was that I got a little chaos gremlin energy in me today. You know, I jumped into the elemental airplane. Like, I hate to say it, but like Lysander becoming like grumpy dad has allowed me to branch out a little bit more, because I'm such like Tepartos is a really serious character and I love that about him, but it's also like there are instances where I don't feel like I can explore like the chaos of D&D as much as I want to, and I'm starting to kind of give less of a shit now. And it's not to say like Tepartos doesn't give a shit.
Well, it's also like a very realistic way that some people handle trauma or deal with
Yeah.
being overwhelmed or stressed. That it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do wild shit. Like Lysander had that
Exactly.
hair for a little while as well. Of like, I'm overwhelmed, I'm gonna throw myself on a man on fire.
Yeah, and honestly, it's really exactly that. It's a trauma response of like, what's the point? Who cares? And he's actively working through that and kind of playing with that and being a little more in tune with the more chaotic members of the party and being like, you know what? I'm not actively going in here to be like, but I'm going to jump into the elemental airplane because my friends are in there. I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of asking questions. I'm just going to go. And that's great. And that's a fun, like it was like a taste of it today, but I'm excited to play more and more with that. And I was very happy that that was a step forward that I was able to take as a character. And yeah, that's what I got to say about me and about others. I know that Alex isn't here. I'm sure that he will give us some form of wrap up either privately or publicly on this venue.
And just a little compliment for Alex. I'm really excited for this. I've heard
this is gonna be
only
so much
like
fun.
an ounce more of what we have heard in game, where like I knew about the mechanics a little bit beforehand, and it was only the elimination and then parties of 3. And I'm just so fucking excited to see what this is and all these like
love
miscellaneous
anime tournament
challenges. Oh, we did. I guess we did get like a beach episode, and now we're getting a tournament arc. We're living our dreams.
We really are. Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody at home. As always, we love you. Take care of yourselves. Do what you need to do. Thank you for always watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out our socials in the description. Come hang out with us. We're just a bunch of nerds who get really excited when anyone likes our stuff. So that's always fun and cool. And we'll see you next Wednesday for an episode of The Dice That Bind Us, and then in about 2 weeks for another compliments wrap up. So love all your faces, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.